Hi everyone, today we're going to be making chilaquiles and we're going to make it my way, which is pretty much a lazier way of making them. And I mean that because normally what you do is fry the tortillas, but I just got home from work and I am too tired to fry them, so I went ahead and bought a bag of chips that we're going to be using. We also need 1 red tomato, queso fresco, 4 eggs, 7 Guajillo chiles, 1 garlic clove, about 7 to 8 chiles de árbol. Depending on how spicy you want it, you can increase that or you can decrease that. Salt, oil, and some chopped up onion. That's about 1/4 of an onion. We're going to boil up the tomato, the chiles, and the garlic. So we're just going to let these boil, and once they're ready, we're going to blend them all up together, and that'll be the sauce for the chilaquiles. While we're waiting for that to boil, we're gonna go ahead and whisk up the eggs. And the eggs are gonna be used when we are making this. Some people don't use it, but I like to use it. And we're gonna go ahead and whisk that up. And that way everything's ready. Once the sauce is ready, everything's just gonna be ready to be mixed in all together. All right, this is done boiling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move everything over to the blender over here. This is a pretty big tomato. It's giving me like a hard time here. But we are going to move that over and liquefy that so that we can make the sauce for the chilaquiles. Alright guys, sorry about that. I was having trouble putting the big huge tomato in the blender and it kept falling. But now everything's in there and we're going to go ahead and blend it all together. Alright guys, now that we've blended the sauce together, we are going to heat up a pan, and once it's a little bit heated, we're going to put the oil, and we're just going to put a little bit of oil because the chips that already have oil in them, so we don't need to overdo it with the oil. So once it's heated up, we're going to go ahead and put the oil that's right over there in there. Okay guys, now that the pan has already been heated up enough, we're going to put in our oil, just a little bit, not a lot, and then we're going to wait for it to heat up a little bit. Once it's heated up a little bit and it's a little bit more runnier, we're going to put the onion in there. It just needs to be hot enough for the onions to fry in it, and that just gives it a little bit of a better flavor. And now that the onion has started to caramelize, what we're going to do is we're going to take the packet of chips and we're going to put them in. I'm going to put quite a bit in there because my husband and I are going to eat this for dinner, and then we're also going to take it for lunch for tomorrow. So we want to have enough for today and for tomorrow because we don't want to buy any kind of lunch. So, and then you just start kind of moving it around so it gets that onion flavor in there. So now we're going to throw in our egg. And we're just kind of going to wash it in there. And once that's done, we're going to put in the sauce. And we're just going to mix it up until the egg is cooked. And the egg cooks pretty fast, as you can see. But you want it to kind of get into all of the... You kind of want it to get into all of the chips. So it gives it that delicious flavor. Okay, so now that the egg has fully cooked, now we're going to move on to putting the sauce in it. And we're just going to try to coat it. We don't want them too soggy. So that's what we're doing there. About That's about enough, and then we're going to mix it up. And then this is where we're going to put the salt. And the chips already have salt in them, so you don't want to overdo it with the salt. You're kind of just gonna do the salt because the sauce didn't have any salt in it, so you just want to kind of make sure it has a little bit of a flavor to it. So we're just going to not go too much, but just enough to give it its own little flavor. I want to make sure that, try to get all the chips in there. Gotta make sure all the chips get coated in the sauce. All right, when it's all done, it's gonna look something like this. We're gonna shut it off and we're going to move it over to a plate. And what we're going to do with that cheese over there is that we are going to sprinkle it with that cheese on the top, and it's gonna be so delicious. Some people put a shredded cheese or shredded mozzarella, but we like to have the queso fresco on top of it. And this is what the finished product looks like. That's chilaquiles, and it is topped off with queso fresco. Hopefully this helps you guys make an easy recipe. It doesn't take that long to make. I know a lot of you guys are still working and you would like something easy to make when you get home. So this is a really easy recipe. I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the recipe on the description, and I will see you next time. Bye.